Hello Knight here, welcome to my new Let's Play on my channel. We're going to try out the Emperor edition of Rome 2. I'm going to be playing as, I think, the Junii. I'm of a Republican kind of bent, so I'd rather play as the Julii. We're going to play on Legendary, of course. It's now a year since the launch of Rome 2. This is the latest kind of version, the Emperor edition. They're supposed to have fixed a lot of the problems that were originally in the launch version of the game. I think the Romans, they seem to get one more recruitment slot. I'm not sure if that was the same. I think it wasn't. With political underdogs, we've got moderate diplomatic penalty with all factions. With founding fathers, so we've got additional public order. And we get agrarian wisdom. Actually, that sound is quite annoying, isn't it? There we go. Let's turn this right down, because it's just a wee bit too loud. There we go. That's better. Let's go back. Sorry about that. I was just finding that sound a wee bit grating. I say we're going to play as the Junii. Victory conditions. So we've still got... Oh, we've got to get 90 settlements actually. That's interesting. No, it's around about 120, isn't it? Something like that. There are two other campaigns on my channel. There's one campaign with the Iverni, a barbarian tribe from France, from Gaul rather, I suppose I should call it. And there's another campaign using Athens, using Greek campaign. So I thought I'd try the Romans now. Obviously this is all the work that's been put in on the Romans by Creative Assembly, so hopefully it'll be a nice experience. Be quite happy playing it. And it'll be quite enjoyable. Let's start the campaign. What's this? Campaign settings. So we've got battle realism mode, 60 minutes. Limited, advisor help none. That's good. That's part of Legendary, I think. Let's start. As I was saying, this is now a year since the game was first launched. I haven't played Rome at all as a faction here. I've literally loaded up the game to make sure that it would run. That's all I've done prior to commencing this, so this is all completely in the blind. I've not really watched anyone else playing it. I've seen a couple of Heir of Carthage. I think he's doing a Macedon campaign, so obviously that's not much use to me, but I just wanted to look at the battle mechanics and the way the game plays. And there certainly are some improvements. We probably need to play a few episodes before we start to come to some kind of judgment about this, but certainly things like the end turn seems to have been improved slightly. It used to take minutes at times, the end turn, so that's an improvement. But I think we've still got a year for a season, which is just extraordinary that they never implemented seasons to begin with, and then they've implemented it as a year. That's just weird. I say we're playing this on vanilla. This will be completely unmodded. I'm aware that there are mods that will give us seasons in a year that are more than one turn per year, and there are obviously lots of unit mods and map mods and all kinds of stuff, but I just want to give this a try and see how the game would look if someone was to literally just go out and buy it, because it's not a cheap game. It's still quite expensive. Okay, so the load times haven't really improved on the load screens. This is an i7 processor we've got. Plenty of memory, plenty of RAM, plenty of... graphics card is not fantastic. It's a 480, I think. NVIDIA card. But it's alright, it's fine, it runs all the other games. Still waiting, still waiting.
You are at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Rome. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
Ooh, okay, let's turn that off. So we've got a first objective. It's sent to my bold undertakings. From humble beginnings, great things come, la 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 la. The objective is complete control 2 provinces by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. We'll get 2,500. Science. Go for the military one first. Trade and finance. Let's just whack the taxes right up. Diplomacy. Let's just try and see if this has been improved at all. Let's see if we can get.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
This is not a good start. No.
What?
So
That's sweet.
let's see who actually likes us. Okay, so nobody actually really likes us. Let's see if we can.
Be welcome here, and speak as you wish, without fear of
non-aggression.
consequence or danger.
No, low. Okay, so
We will not
Right.
agree.
I'm sure we won't. Okay, so that's that's fine. No change there. Let's
Skills are yours.
have a look at Belathri.
Moving unseen.
Let's speed things up. Oh, there we got a guy.
Learned service I never took.
Let's try some. Whoop, so we don't want to do that. But there's no way back to go to the other. Oh, yes there is if we do that. Military sabotage. Let's try
I
that.
do enjoy. It is
Okay. And she's ranked up. Okay, that's good.
how may I serve you?
And critical success, I think. Yep, let's go for that. Right, I want to look at the faction stuff because this looks all new. Actually, this I don't know if this is true for other factions as well. Certainly, this looks new. Secure promotion. Political intrigue. Promoted. House of Junior. Consequence. Promotion secured. Military Tribune. +3 tax. Gravitas. -2 upkeep. Army units only. Well, I think he's actually a admiral. So that means I'm not quite sure what you need to do. Do you disband him and re-employ him? I think that would be one way to do it. We've got 2 food. Let's do 72 BC. Let's go back to the faction. So Junior, Cornelia, Julia, and the other houses. Politics. Oh, this has changed completely. So we've got 165. Right, so we've got a third of the senators. Julia only has 19. Right. I think Heir was saying that Heir of Carthage was saying that you need to have a balance to avoid a civil war, which is actually politically completely incorrect, because all civil wars have started when 2 groups become very, very even in their terms of their power and they each think that they can win. If you have a situation where someone has loads of power and the other guys have very little, you'll find that there's almost, in the past, you'll find there's almost no chance of there being a civil war, historically. And that's why you have horse races that have where the horses are actually matched to each other, boxing matches where the matches are matched to each other. It's the way to get the most fight out of or the most enjoyment. If you have a situation where someone's very much in charge of a situation, like if you had a heavyweight against a lightweight, there's no way the lightweight is going to fight. It's just as simple as that. They just will not fight. They'll remain submissive. So I think probably they've just got this completely wrong. If the aim is to balance, keep these factions all balanced, then, and that avoids a civil war, that's politically incorrect. That's not what would happen in a real society. In a real society, you wouldn't have if for instance the Junior had complete control, almost complete control of the Senate, there would be no civil war because there'd be no one to oppose them, and we would know that they would lose. Okay, anyway, enough ranting. Anything else? Character? I say we only got one guy. So he's military tribune, siege expert. And what happens is you influence respected. So it does have a good effect on some of the attributes for things, to public order, tax rate, morale for troops. So again, as you get control of the Senate, okay, that's fine. Right, so he's an admiral. So as I say, I think what we have to do is get him off his ship, disband him, and maybe re-employ him as a.
Yes.
Oh god, these are rubbish. Let's disband. Disband. And what we're going to do here is let's blockade. We're obviously not going to fight this. We're going to blockade.
None shall pass.
So at war against the Etruscans.
At your command.
Can we go to sea? We
Boarding
can go.
now.
Oh, so they can still go to sea.
All hands to the oars. Put your backs into it.
Right. So.
Hard on the oars, you.
Oh
men.
my god. It's going to take 1, 2, 3 years to get across. Oh my god. That's just madness. That's just crazy. Okay, fair enough. Right. So what do we got here?
Commander.
Can we recruit? What can we recruit? Astarte.
Soldiering.
Wow.
It's a good life.
2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can only recruit 3 in my other campaigns, Averni and oh my god. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's a slightly. That's going to make Rome very, very powerful, I think. We are going to get rid of these. The Lades, we're going to disband. That was weird. Disband. Disband. Okay, in fact what we're going to do, we're going to... Whoops. Need to think this through a bit more carefully, I think. Now we'll recruit here.
Come, fight for Rome.
Okay. And we've got... Who is this guy? Lucius Julius Libo. He's a... Oh, he's of the House of Julia. They only have 19%, so I'm not worried about that. Let's recruit some more guys. Statesman. Is he a statesman, these white ones? They are, yeah. So that hasn't changed. Okay. House of Cornelia, Julia, Cornelia. So we can't actually. Okay. Okay, let's raise an army. General recruit.
Hunger for battle.
I think, yeah, that makes sense. If you're recruiting in the same region, this guy's got all the recruitment slots at the moment. How many generals can we get? Have they altered that? Not really sure, to be honest. We can get another army, which will do, and we'll get another fleet. Let's raise forces. Let's raise a fleet. Oh, let's go back. Let's raise forces. Julia. Let's go for a Cornelia. Let's raise a fleet. Let's go for Principes. Can't actually see the guy here. Is it here? Let's recruit.
Fleet reporting.
Can't move in the turn in which it's recruited. Okay, and I think, can we get another general here? We'll raise one more army and we'll go for some more general bodyguard. Okay, that's done, I think. Right, I think we're about to find out how long the end turns take. Let's have a look and see. So we're only at war against the Etruscans, I think. Not quite sure where he's going, that's a bit random. In theory, playing on Legendary, it should be that we're attacked by everyone. So that should solve the problem of the passive AI. Well, I'm not quite sure actually whether it will solve it, but I hope it does. Attrition, why have we got attrition? Oh, I know, because we're actually over here, isn't it? Okay, this is one way
Skills
to...
are yours.
Let's move the spy round to here. Can we move?
On the road again. Can I be of more
Okay.
assistance?
Ariminium doesn't look like it's only got a garrison in it, to be honest.
Ready for orders. Besieging settlement.
Okay, they have absolutely no chance. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. 92, 92%. Okay, oh, it's like they're on crack, those guys. Let's occupy.
Commander.
Okay, it's all pretty much how the other campaigns went. Authority. I tend to go for things that increase what they're already strong in. So authority. This guy's an authority guy, for instance. Maybe I should do some work here. Oh, this is new, I think. Autumn. Okay. They don't seem to have hardly any troops, to be honest.
At your
The
command.
Etruscans. 3 turns. 4 turns. Can we merge up? We merged. Perhaps we have to physically merge them. Doesn't look like we can merge these guys anymore. Oh, I can't. I'm doing Control M. Nothing's happening. So it looks as if we can't. 2 turns. 3 turns. Okay. Right. Okie doke. Right, let's try and move this guy over.
Sound the drums.
Oh, that's okay. He can arrive.
Hard on the oars, you.
And these guys.
It is an
Oh
honor
my
to
God!
serve Rome.
Really? It really is going to take 3 years to get over there.
All hands to the oars.
Oh my God. Oh well. That's the
Ready
game.
for orders.
Okay. Right. Okay, I don't think a general can take that on its own. I suppose I should really check out Law and Order. 3 turns there'll be a rebellion. 4 turns. Okay, so we can keep that going. Keep up the taxes for a few turns yet. Right. Okay.
Ready for orders.
I suppose we could try and send these generals over.
To the ships. Row, damn you, row!
We'll send this guy over as well.
We hunger
Why
for
not?
battle. Going aboard. Row, row! That course
Okay.
isn't open to us.
Really? Okay, I suppose we better do some upgrading now. Can't do anything here. We need supply reforms to go for Manipular Barracks. Right, so maybe Rome will expand, and we'll... What should we build? Let's build a... Let's do that for the moment. Public order. Valathri. We'll it's a meeting place. This is a new one I haven't seen before, I don't think. stadium, market, trader, shops, -6 food, good lord. No, don't think that's a good idea. I think a temple, to be honest. Consecrated ground. Okay. Right, let's have a look at our next guys. Brundisium. Let's expand Brundisium. Field of Mars, I don't think we want that there, to be honest. To think about that, don't think we do. Consecrated ground. Military wharf, so this means we can build ships, presumably. Okay, dry dock. So obviously Brundisium is going to be the place where we units does it bring up? Yep. Okay, so Brundisium we're going to keep as a main port. We need naval manoeuvres to increase that. I'm going to get rid of that. Yep. If it's like the other games, once you've got armies you never use units, to be honest. You only really need 2 or 3 places to build armies. Right, so we've got Syracuse and Lilybaeum. I think this is all kind of set up ready for you, to be honest, strategically. Obviously you take out the Etruscans, that gives you 1 territory, then you take out Syracuse, and then you've really got to go to war with the Carthaginians to attack Lilybaeum and Caralis, so that's probably what we're going to do. Right, so it's end turn, I think. I don't think we can do anything else. Once you've taken a place you're kind of stuck. End turn. Obviously at the moment there's not a lot of activity because I don't have many stacks, any of these units. Okay, I assume it's going to take 2 turns to actually get to Ariminium, 2 years. Supply reforms. Let's go for this. Let's go here and go for this. I don't think it's worth looking at diplomacy again yet. Okay, we're still getting loads and loads of cash. Politics, has anything happened? Not really, we're still just respected. So we need to recruit maybe some guys. Got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So maybe Julia needs some. Oh, it's snowing. How lovely.
Ready for battle.
Yep, it's going to take 2 turns to get there. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. Can I really not merge these guys up? Would it not? Is there a merge button? Retrain. Retrain not possible. You can't even drag them across. Okay, so you're going to be paying, presumably you're paying maintenance for units that are really poorly manned. Yeah, that's just crazy. Okay, it's another year at sea for you guys. And then it'll be another 2 years actually.
Yes.
Let's go here.
Steady as we go.
Can these reach? If we put them into normal stance, ridiculous. Let's go. Let's just go here.
Our course is barred.
Let's go here. And I think we've got 4 units here. I'm sure 4 units can take out these guys. In fact, what we're probably going to do, this army's maybe move it back towards Syracuse. It's going to take about 5 years to get there. That might be the best thing to do. Yep, we'll do that. Okay, how are we doing on public order? Let's have a look. Public order, 3 turns for rebellion. 2 turns. Okay, so we'll have to put the taxes down in a couple of turns, or maybe in one more turn. Yeah, we're already kind of in a situation where we're not doing much, are we? It's kind of like the turns, you're not really doing very much in each of the turns, to be honest, are you? Let's end the turn. Okay, I don't know where he's gone. I can't believe that 2 guys are going to cause us any problems. Rebellion imminent in Magna Graecia, thanks for the heads up. Defender of Rome, I've got to defeat this guy and we'll get 500. Okay, which is this little tiny stack here. What kind of... 9 guys, so you've got Principe there, Principe. Okay, so I think we're probably going to be okay, we don't need to worry too much. Let's just auto-resolve this. Okay. Let's just do this. Occupy. Okay, so the Legion has gone up now, and the General's gone up. Okay, that's good.
Ready for orders.
Engineer, Formidable Fighters, I think was the one to go for. He has 6 authority, cunning, zeal. Let's just go through authority, I think, again, if we can. Yeah, that's the thing we want. Okay, not quite know what to do with the spies. Let's send you down here and just do some damage. 52%. Let's try that. Good. They've suffered some hits already, which obviously will not get back.
Ready for battle.
Just extraordinary how you can't. They're just kind of immobile. So the only option is to really... Let's get rid of this guy. Maybe even the general? Can we disband generals? Because it's going to take 8 turns. Can we disband the general? We cannot. Okay, presumably if we move all these troops over to another general, and then we could disband him. Okay, I say these guys, I don't really think they need to go over here, to be honest. We're gonna head back to here,
Docking. Commander.
and we'll head south.
At ease, men.
Okay, that's fine. Right, anything more I need to do? We can actually expand Ariminium. And then we'll build a consecrated ground. We can now do a... what's it called? A provincial edict. Commercial stimulation. Bread and games. I think what we're going to do is put the taxes back. Okay. Indeed, that's what we should do. And then so we'll have a look and see what we need to do. In Italia, 2 turns, 4 turns, Brundisium, build a temple, what to do next? Okay, that's let's go for bread and games then. It tends to be the one that most people go for, I think, to be honest. Okay, how are we fixed now? I think we're going to attack here. Oh no, we can't, can we? Because we can't use all these guys.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Yes, we can.
Ready for orders.
Right, so they're all... Can we get 4 armies in? I'm not sure that we can actually, I don't know.
Ready for orders.
If we go... This army goes... Oh god. Oh god, it can't land, is that right? So if we go, we've got to go...
Blocked.
We've got to go really close.
Blocked. We cannot pass.
Right, let's attack.
Ready for orders. Set up a blockade.
Gosh, the frame rate absolutely falls away when we go to attack. So we've got 1, 2 cavalry, 2 principe, lost 3 guys there, 120 skirmishers. Right, let's fight this. It says we have absolutely no chance whatsoever, but we'll see. Going to be interesting to see the load times. I think have they reduced the numbers in these troops? I'm playing on large scale, I think, but 90 doesn't seem like many troops, to be honest. I suppose they're on board ships, but there you go. Right, so load times are not fantastic again. Okay, let's start deployment. Shouldn't take too long as there's only 1 ship that I've got. So we're around here, we're going to go into here. Actually, we need to wait, don't we, for the other guys. These guys are coming on.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Good. Where are their ships?
Let us attack! 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 Give the
Ooh.
no quarter!
Actually, what's going on here? Okay, so we've got 2 units. These guys are actually...
Assault ships ready for attack!
So he's heading for my...
Moving out!
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense by the AI.
Sons of Mars! Hack them down! Weapons ready!
Let's... Can we second wind or whatever it is? What does that do? Right, this will be interesting. Right, did we destroy that? I'm not quite sure whether we did or not. That's gone.
Dominate! Transports ready and waiting! Set oars!
I'm not quite sure anything happened there, to be honest. Did we destroy that ship?
Mars,
No.
aid us!
I've got a feeling this is still broken. Naval battle still broken because that ship didn't really do anything. Row hard.
Transport ships at your command!
Second wind, I don't know what that does, to be honest. Let's just see what happens here. Really not quite sure what's going on here because this ship should be gone.
Assault ships reporting! Weapons ready! Orders! Legio Parati!
This is just weird. Oh, now it's going. Okay. So we lost 6 guys, I think. Okay. Right. Okay, so we need to now... Gonna land.
Willing and able!
What if they fix this?
Ready and waiting!
This guy we're gonna send round here. So we've killed 120 for six guys. The only problem we have got, of course, is that these guys are dismounted. They don't actually have their horses, because they never worked out how to do that when they were programming it. In actual fact, I think we're going to land on this beach. Well, I think we're going to land over here. And over here, if we can. And over here. So does that mean they're all
Ships ready for orders.
doing the business? Okay, and this one is going to go
Moving out.
over here. Let's row hard, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to come off the ships. So we've got 4 units, I think, against, don't know, lost track, 5 units. Okay, let's speed things up. It's getting a bit tedious. Okay, let's take it off again.
All men ashore.
This guy is going to go... Actually, I'm not quite sure where this guy's going to go. I think we're going to...
Give way.
Can we put him here? We need to go back to the guys now. Okay, where's the other ship? Not quite sure what this does on board the ship. Can't see their guys yet. Right, so once we're actually ashore, we'll try and distract the Etruscan forces over here, and then we'll move this unit in to take the capture point. We'll get them off the capture point if we can. Okay, so what is this? Saving Private Ryan, wasn't it? They said this was like. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Page up, page down moves the different units, I think. Different members of the same squad. Let's press to escape. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is not land. We're going to sit here
Set oars.
for the moment. Yeah, they're camping probably here, I would think. So we need to start moving around.
Your orders. Marching order.
Fortunately, this is going to be pretty much just a meat grind, I think. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay, the game. Looks fine.
By your command.
Okay. What we're looking at is maybe using these guys here to come through over here.
We obey. On me.
Maybe here and come down here and charge into the back of these guys if we can get them to
General.
come towards us. The only problem we've really got is their slingers, I think. They have slingers and they've got mob, I think, and some spearmen and a cavalry unit. Okay, so fresh moving, fresh moving, fresh moving. I'm kind of tempted to put this guy ashore quite quickly. There's only 30 of them. I think that his cavalry unit could probably destroy these guys. General Bodyguard, what have they got? Charge bonus, melee attack, armor 90, health 80. I don't know. They probably could actually take on the cavalry, to be honest. Okay. Right, so we're gonna move here initially. Move to here.
To serve Rome. At your
Move
service.
here.
Move out.
Speed things up. Still no sign of the enemy. I'm sure they'll be sitting here. I don't think they'll be anywhere else other than here. We need to try and drag their slingers out if we can, and then get a charge on them. Oops. Really?
One of
Got
our
cavalry.
units has used all its ammunition.
Let's charge.
Engage.
Should not have split up my units, of course. Slingers. Slingers. Let's go ashore. Let's go ashore. Let's go ashore. Let's go ashore. Fast as you can. How are we doing here? We need to move away. Let's just keep... He's actually keep attacking here, so we're not worried about losing the general.
Romans ready for
Let's... Can we run a bit faster, possibly?
double time.
These are kind of like doing very much. Okay, I think we're going to lose this unit, but it's done its job.
Romans to
The men are wavering.
I think it may have done its job. Who knows? This ship hasn't actually moved. Okay, let's fast as we can. Still hasn't actually moved. Oh, now it's moving. Right, let's capture this.
engage. For glory.
Not quite sure about these, what these do.
Principes. General. Advance.
Okay, got the cavalry coming in, so we're gonna form up here.
Move out.
And we're going to, I don't know, formation attack. Would that help us? I assume it would.
Our general is under attack.
That's kind. That's okay. That's fine. Let's move these guys up. Should get the slingers between the two.
Romans ready for duty.
Okay, that's fine. We're steady. What else has he got? These other guys are coming around here, presumably. Should have this capture point fairly soon. Well, I mean, that's fine. What he's doing, he's going back, he's charging again, he's going back, he's charging again. That's fine.
Melee infantry.
Combat even. We lost 4 guys so far. Why are these slingers still there?
Jupiter gives us strength. For glory.
Let's attack. Oh god, Italian spearmen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's attack here.
General.
Let's attack here.
For glory.
Let's take out the mob.
You have orders, sir. Support.
Okay, I think things are going okay.
Brave Romans to a man.
Let's take them out of formation attack. I don't know what effect that actually has, to be honest.
And for glory.
Okay,
Principes.
spearmen are confident.
For glory. Full charge.
Okay, well they shouldn't be confident for too long. They're actually outside the
Romans ready for duty.
mob. So has he got 2 lots of mob? That's a bit annoying. I think we've dealt with the cab, I think. Oh no, there's still... What? Levy slingers. We need to come out and attack these guys. Because we guess they're just going to kill us.
Principes. Glory for Rome.
Come on.
Brave Romans to a man.
Let's take them out of formation attack and attack these guys.
Glory.
I don't think this is going too well, actually.
Principes!
Why are we not killing these guys?
For glory! Principes!
Second win? Can we second win these guys or something? Toggle fire at will. We've got toggle fire at will on. 52. Right, well we're going to keep after these guys. Drive them off. We should have enough to do this.
Ready! Men advance!
Wow, this is so slow. Let's just have a cup of tea while this is going on. Right, let's turn around, attack the mob.
Advance!
Well, that was nice and quick. They changed really quickly, actually. Right, let's attack. See how quick the AI responds. Not too quick.
Forward!
Wow, we're taking a lot of hits. They're going to slaughter us, actually. We've got to keep after them, basically.
Before glory!
Okay. Still nothing here. Still nothing really happening. Spearman's still steady.
Operating orders. Go for glory!
Mob. Right, I think we're just going to fast forward this, to be honest. It's getting a bit tedious. Well, they're just going to hit the edge of the map, I think, eventually, these guys. Are they hitting us still? They are, so what are they doing? Are they able to stop fire and then... Well, that's pretty smart, actually. That's pretty smart what the AI is doing there. It's actually going to eliminate that unit. Okay, so can we destroy these guys now? Will we even win when we actually get to... Okay, they're shattered. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, to be honest. I mean, I understand about the fact that we're running after them and they're killing us, but I'm not quite sure what's happening here, because in theory we have this, don't we? So why has the game not ended?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
That's the unit, the general. I'm really not quite sure what's going on here, because I would have thought that we had won. There's only one. This is really puzzling. I'm very puzzled. Is it a glitch? I mean, we've captured the capture point. It has a Roman flag on it.
Riders on me!
So we kind of... It didn't really matter about the... I'm really puzzled.
Service of Rome!
Held by Rome. So do capture points not work anymore on towns? I'm really puzzled. Or are we just got to sit for another 25 minutes? Oh, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I think maybe it's glitched out. Can't see their slingers. I think the slingers are the only unit they've got left. Yep, this is... It says it's held by Rome. There's only one capture point. It's not a very good start, is it? Yeah, I just don't know what to suggest. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop recording and I'll just put it on fast forward and we'll see what goes on. Because obviously nothing is happening, so I'll just end the recording and then we'll fast forward it. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. hopefully once the battle is won. Okay, it looks as if it is waiting for those mob to run off the edge of the map before it gave me victory, which is still a bit weird. So let's end the battle. End this. Okay, we lost 150, I lost 450. So that's 3-1. That's not too bad. 24 minutes battle. Is that good or bad? They've certainly increased the time of the battles now, which is obviously better. But not much happens in the battles, even so. Okay, so did we actually lose any generals? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Didn't lose anyone, to be honest. Let's occupy.
Ready for orders.
He's increased in rank, which is good. Can we actually move some of these guys ashore now? It's a fleet. We need to move the...
Yes.
Oh my god, 4 guys left. 13 turns. So I really want to disband this guy, don't I? Let's move him ashore.
Ready for orders.
Okay, let's move him ashore.
Disembarking now. Your orders?
5 turns. Can we disband? What it is, these units cost money to...
Fleet reporting.
what's the word? Yeah, they cost money to actually run, don't they? And it's going to take 7 turns. It just makes sense to destroy them and then build them again down here at Neapolis.
At your command.
Okay. Well, I think we'll have the end turn, because we're on Legendary, we need to get to a save point. What's happening in Alalia? Not much we can do. We've got a population surplus. 2 turns till we get public order problems in Italia. Now we do have the bread and grains kicking in shortly. Conquest only the next turn is 20, that's fine, so it should be alright. I'm more worried about down here, to be honest. We've got a stack coming down. We can always exempt it from taxation, that may have a good effect. Okay. Right, so the main problem with that battle was that we couldn't actually move our armies ashore and get them involved in the battle because there was a zone of control here where we couldn't land. So we couldn't use them on horseback. If we'd used them on horseback, we could have just taken out that group of slingers really quickly. There wouldn't have been a problem. Okay. Though what happened to that group of slingers is interesting, because they killed off my general, or didn't kill him off, but destroyed his unit. But they seem to have disappeared. Anyway, let's end the turn. This will get us to a save point. Then we'll end the episode. What I'm intending to do with this campaign, there's not really still any Senate missions that are being proposed, so I intend to, if I can, I'd like to involve people who view the video or subscribers, if they'd like to join in the fun. What I'm intending to do is, where appropriate, I'll suggest courses of action. For instance, it might be we need to decide whether we're going to attack up here in North Italy, or whether we are going to take out Carthage, and then we'll put it to a vote, and then subscribers acting as senators can then make up their mind. They can put in the comments reasons why they think I should maybe attack Carthage as opposed to North Italy, or I mean that's just an example. But more certainly it makes sense to actually attack Carthage if people have different views to that, obviously please do, particularly as we've now got Lilybaeum's been taken by Syracuse. So there's even more of a reason to, we'll certainly be moving down to attack Syracuse, and then we'll maybe take out Corrales. Obviously if anyone's got a different view about that, if they put it in the comments, and then we'll see, other subscribers can agree or not agree, and we'll go through that. And so acting as a Senate, I will act on what you say. If there's a majority in favour of it, that will be my pleasure to do that, to act in accordance with what the subscribers are saying strategically. Obviously when I'm fighting battles, there's not much way you can interact, but certainly strategically you can join in the game. It'd be a bit more fun, I think. I think we're okay on the public order side of things now. This legion can probably take out these guys. It'd be interesting to do that, actually. I think this guy has, he's recruited some mercenaries, which is interesting. We'll maybe get our spy to attack them again. We can certainly yeah, I think we're fine in Rome. I think Rome has walls as well. It's got 9 units. We can maybe use these guys in here to protect. These will be a rebel force now, won't they? Because they don't actually have a home territory, I believe. Is that correct? I think that's correct. It is. Yep. Okay. Safe. At the moment there won't be any dilemmas facing me now. It's just a straightforward destroy the Heralds of Leinth. And then once we've done that, we'll be attacking Syracuse and trying to take out Lilybaeum and Syracuse itself. That will give us another province. Did we hit our missions? I think we may have done. Objectives. Control 2. So we don't control 2 at the moment, do we? I don't think. No, we only control 1. Politics. Overlooked. We've gone back to being overlooked for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, that's weird. That's just weird. Can we actually now recruit this guy not as an admiral? I wonder if that's how you then do it. So we got Regulus, Silvus, Rufus, Statesman, Corvinus. Wow, he's an ugly bugger, isn't he? I think this is probably how you do it. Actually, he was an admiral, and now we'll get him back as a general, I think. Anyway, we need to sort out a technology, etc. But we'll be doing that in the next turn. I hope you've enjoyed the opening episode of this Rome. It's not so far. It doesn't look any markedly different to the other campaigns that I've fought. The mechanics are very, very similar. Some of these buildings are different. The building trees are different. I think before it was basically you had a government building. In your capital you would have, obviously Rome is the capital of this province, you'd have like a military building because it has walls. You'd have a temple in each of these sort of subsidiary towns. Again, you'd have a building, a government building. It looks as if you're now going to have economic buildings. Yeah, so basically you'd have like 1, 2, 3, 4 temples in this particular province keeping order. You'd have 1 military, or maybe even 2, but 1 military would be fine. We can actually build a manipular barracks now. I don't think this is probably altars, is it? I think. Don't think it has. Cohort barracks. Legionary barracks, so we'll be getting legionaries really quickly again. So they haven't altered that. There's no such thing as the Marian reforms. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even look as if there's any development you need, I don't think. Anyway, we'll be progressing that. Okay, thanks for your time watching. This is the beginnings of our adventures as the Romans. This is the first time I've played as the Romans. The whole game is designed, I think, as the faction that you should be playing, the Romans. All the rest are really additional. Obviously I've done work on them, but it's called Rome 2, isn't it? Okay, speak to you soon. Bye for now.